I am Ralph Kiaya, and I am teaching you how to self-manage, and this lesson is about building your team. So there's a couple things I want to tell you. You really need 1, 2, 3 people to build your team successfully. You need a runner, you need a handyman, and you need a cleaner. If you're doing short-term rentals, the cleaner probably takes the pole position as the most important. But even if you're doing long-term rentals, you want to do a deep clean before a tenant moves in. That way it really looks like spick and span. Especially if you repaint it and stuff, everything will look pretty much brand new, which is awesome. Stainless steel appliances, deep clean, fresh paint, and you've got a pretty nice place. Yeah, definitely use that for long-term rentals as well. But the question is, you move into a city and you don't know anybody. So how do you find this team? What I do is I look on Facebook groups, I tap my network. You can tap my network, feel free to contact me. I use Google. I go on Google and I just type in handyman or cleaner or whatever, and I see who comes up. I see who gets high reviews, but doesn't have a ton of reviews because they probably have too much business to take me on. So I'm trying to get somebody like middle ground. And then I do a couple tests with them. I'll do, have somebody like handyman do some drywall or install a window or do some siding or something, and just see how the communication is, see if we speak the same language. You'll know pretty quickly, okay, I get along with this guy or I don't. And go from there. After you do a couple times, tell them the system. My system is $25 an hour, 10 hours minimum, so they will make at least $250 a month if they're working with me, whether they have 2 hours of work or 10 hours of work. What they give me back is that I can call them, and within 24 hours they'll come out and they will at least begin to take care of the thing. So a tenant or guest feels like we've got their best interest at heart. And that's about it. And I pay them extra if they do work over the 10 hours. I pay them the same $25 an hour extra. Sometimes, like my guy this month racked up like $600 because he did an absolute shit ton of work. So that happens, and I'm happy for him. He's making money. We actually laugh that sometimes the handyman or the worker makes more money than we do. But that's cool. They're doing hard work, and they're absolutely essential to this process, keeping it professional and keeping it going. So that's how you do it. And just make sure you get a couple of people. You need a handyman, runner, and cleaner, ideally. You want at least 2 because they will help each other and police each other, which is part of the brilliance of this system. You can use a tenant. I use tenants as my handyman and as my runner. So, that's another possibility. You already know them. So if you vibe with them, go for it. It's not a conflict of interest. You can pay them in credit, or you can just pay them separately on Cash App or however you want to do it. So that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, and then one more thing, just for access. Access is really important. You can't be giving everybody keys. So put a lockbox on it and then give them the code. The runner is really good for access. They can give access to other people, to a plumber, electrician, etc. And then get smart locks, smart keys, what they're called. I'll put the link below. And you can see it. Ask me if you have any questions, but that allows you to change the locks really quickly because you want control over those locks. Okay, that's about it. Good luck.